Hello everyone, welcome to the live. Hello everyone, welcome to the live. Hello everyone, welcome to the live. Drop your names. Who is the first one to join? Who is the first one to join? My first name is Casey. You're welcome. Casey, your picture name Gordon. Dear hi, dear hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining, Casey. Please put it up on the screen. And who is next after Casey? Our picture, welcome. Drop your names, everyone. Drop your names. And thank you so much for joining our faith. Tama, Inaya, you're welcome. Inaya, Mariam, thank you so much for liking, subscribe. Inaya, your picture name got done. Next name is Mariam. Mariam and Giki. Okay, dear. Mariam, your picture name got done. Next name is Kiki. Your picture name done, dear. Please will tap on screen. Muna, thank you so much for joining, Muna. Please will tap on the screen, Muna. Thank you so much for subscribing, Muna. You're most welcome. And who is after Muna? Gayatri. Gayatri, your picture name got done. Saiba and Manta. Manta, your picture name got done. Shardha, you're welcome. Shardha. Shardha, your picture name got done. Dear, thank you so much for joining. And who is next after Shardha? Saiba, your picture name got done. Okay, Lokendra and Neha. Okay, dear. Everyone, please do tap on the screen. Lokendra and Neha. And next name is Ramjan. Ramjan, your name got done. Hazan, Sophia, you're welcome. Sophia name got done. Hasan ko Ashwin, you're welcome. Ashwin, your PG name got done. Next name is Mohit. Hazan name got done. Mohit name got done. Usma. Usma, your PG name got done. Next name is Pawan. Pawan name got done. Next is Pamod. Your PG name got done. Sharda. Sharda, your name got done. Shiri and Shiri, your PG name got done. Vipul. People repeating about Lena, dear welcome, and thank you so much for joining, Lena. Repeating about Lena. Okay, next is Kulshrist. Okay, let me KUL. You're welcome. Your Platinum Gordon, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Please will tap on the screen. Okay, next names are Arohi Burhan. Welcome. Arohi name Gordon. Next name is Burhan. Burhan, your Platinum Gordon. Saiba and Hari, dear. Welcome. Saiba name Gordon. You're most welcome. Arohi Purvi, dear. Welcome, Purvi. Purvi, your Platinum Gordon, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Hari, your Platinum Gordon. And then who is next after Hari? Ibad, Kyla, dear, welcome. Kyla, you're Platinum Gordon. Welcome, dear. Mosam, dear, welcome. Muazzam, your beautiful name, Gordon. Ibad name, Gordon. Thanks for pouring. Most welcome, dear. Sajan, dear, welcome. Sajan name, Gordon. Lavish, dear, welcome. Everyone, please will tap on the screen. Kiki, dear, welcome. Sushant, welcome to the live, Sushant. Sushant, repeating your Gordon. Next name Ayushman. Ayushman, your name Gordon. Dear, thank you so much for joining. Umaiza, dear, welcome to the live, Umaiza. And thank you so much for joining, Umaiza. You're repeating your Gordon, Umaiza. Hamza, Yuani, dear, welcome. Hamza, you're repeating your Gordon, Yuani. And the other name is Nidhi and Max. Dear, welcome to the live. Nidhi and Max. Max, please double tap on the screen. Azam, your beauty name Gordon. Madan. Dear, welcome, Madan. Everyone, please double tap on the screen. Vidraj, welcome to the live, Vidraj. Your pretty name Gordon, Vidraj. Nevika, dear, welcome to the live, Nevika, and thank you so much for joining, Nevika. Next name is Naseeb and Ami, dear, welcome to the live. Everyone, please give a like, dear. Thank you so much for joining. And after Ami, Sufyan, welcome to the live, Sufyan, and thank you so much for joining. Sufyan and Gordon, Sophie. Dear, welcome to the live, Sophie. Ayushman, your name Gordon. Dear Qureshi, dear, welcome. Qureshi, your beauty name Gordon. Akir, welcome to the live, Akir, and thank you so much for joining, Akir. Akir name Gordon, Qureshi name Gordon. Next name is Ayan, Qureshi, Amit, Palak, dear, welcome, Palak. Palak, your beauty name Gordon. Dear, thank you so much for joining. Johanna, dear, welcome to the live, Johanna. And thank you so much for Johanna, Mayank. Mayank, your pretty name Gordon. Dear Johanna, your name Gordon. Next name is Bulkan. Everyone, please will tap on the screen. 15 likes done. Abhijit, Mayank, your name Gordon. Next name is Abhijit. Abhijit, your pretty name Gordon. Next name is Rishab. Rishab name Gordon. Max. Thank you so much for being in the live. Azad and Layang, dear, welcome, Layang. And after Layang, Azad. Azar name got done. Ayan Qureshi. Okay, dear Ayan, your name got done. Dear, thank you so much for joining Ayan Qureshi. Out. Out, your name got done. Next, Azar name got done. Arya, dear, welcome to the live. And thank you so much for joining Arya. You're most welcome. Lubna. Lubna, your PT name got done. Dear, thank you so much for being in the live. Raksha, dear, welcome. Everyone, please will tap on the screen. Raksha, your PT name got done. Dear, thank you so much for being in the live. Momita, Lala, dear, welcome. Momita, your PT name got done. And after Momita, Bihan. Bihan, your PT name got done. Dear, thank you so much for joining, Bihan. And next name is Nada. Nada, dear, welcome back to my channel. Next is Duit. Your name got done. Dear, next is Baran. Baran, your PT name got done. Next name is Ori. Everyone, please will tap on the screen. Baran and Karan. Dear, welcome, Karan. Karan and Gordon, Brown and Gordon. And who is next after Brown? Ori, Karan, Hanifa, Lara Raj, and Slay. Okay, dear Slay. Slay Milahik. Laura Raj, dear, welcome to the live, and thank you so much for joining. Kushal, dear, welcome after a long time. Kushal, your team got done. Ben, your team got done. Niranjan, your team got done. Dear, thank you so much for joining. Ben and Gordon Sagar, thank you so much for the comment. And Tristan, your name Gordon here. Thank you so much for joining. Please will tap on the screen. Wafia, okay, Aditya and Wafia, dear, welcome. Aditya, Peter Gordon, Wafia, dear, welcome to the live. Wafia, Peter and Gordon, dear, thank you so much for joining. Will, okay, next name is Will, your Peter and Gordon, dear, thank you so much for joining. Yash, your Peter and Gordon. Next name is Azreel. Your Peter and Gordon. Urmi name Gordon. Evie name Gordon. Okay, next name is Ayat. Ayat name Gordon. Aiza Mason, you're welcome. Aiza name Gordon. Mason, your Peter name Gordon. Next name is Avril, Shakira, Nikesh, Jenny. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Jenny, your PT name Gordon. Manav, your PT name Gordon. Sasha, dear, thank you so much for joining, Sasha. And next name is Navia, dear, welcome. Everyone, welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining. And next name is Mike, thank you so much for joining. After Mike, okay, let's okay, Aliza and Mike, dear, welcome, Aliza. Aliza, your opinion Gordon. Next name is Ali Heather, dear, welcome. Ali Heather, your name Gordon. Ali's name Gordon. Avantika, dear, welcome, Avantika. Everyone, double tap on screen. Azmi, okay, next name is Azmir, your PT name Gordon. Akram, dear, welcome to the live, Akram, and thank you so much for joining, Akram. And next name is Nikesh, dear, welcome, Nikesh. And thank you so much for joining, Nikesh. Ahama, dear, welcome, Ahama. Please double tap on the screen, everyone. Double tap on the screen. Bomb. Yeah, dear bomb. Bomb, your name Gordon. His name is Aham. Aham. Okay, it's Aham. Aham, your pretty name Gordon. Kabir, dear welcome. Kabir, your pretty name Gordon. Zini. Zini, your pretty name Gordon. Jiva. Okay, next name is Jiva. Jiva, your pretty name Gordon. Salsa and Shahroza. Salsa and Shahroza. Thank you so much for joining. Shahroza, your pretty name Gordon. Aves and Badri. Aves and Badri, your pretty name Gordon. Dear, thank you so much for joining. Sandy and Anjali, thank you so much for joining the live. Anjali, your pretty name Gordon, please. Okay, dear. Anjali, your name Gordon. Shanaira, your pretty name Gordon. Jakil, dear, welcome. Please will tap on the screen. Ankit. Next name is Ankit. Ankit, thank you so much for joining. Sabita Shahzev, you're welcome. Sabita name Gordon. Next name Shahzev. Shahzev, your name Gordon. Siti, you're welcome to the live, Siti. And thank you so much for joining. Sabita, your name Gordon. Kimi. Okay, next name is Kimi. Kimi name Gordon. Mahnur and Rosa. Manu, your pretty name Gordon. Rosa. Rosa name Gordon. Arya. Arya, your pretty name Gordon. Okay, next is Sina. Okay, Hussein, Naira, Ahmed, welcome. Hussein, your name Gordon. Naira. Your pretty name Gordon. Naira. Jade. Okay, next name is Jade. Jade, your pretty name Gordon. Navi. Navi, your name Gordon. Jade, thank you so much for joining. Next name is Zahra. Zahra name Gordon. Rabil. Abi, welcome to the live, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Abi. Akanga. Alif and Zayan. Okay, next name is Alif and Zayan. Thank you so much for being in the live, Zayan. And next is Khatija. Dear, welcome, Khatija. Khatija, your pretty new garden. Next name is Igor. Igor name garden. Jagnesh, you're welcome. Yadnesh, your pretty new garden. Alif, your pretty new garden. You're welcome, Zainab. Zainab name garden. Francis, you're welcome, Francis. Francis, your pretty new garden. And next name is Zara. Alif, you're welcome. Okay, Alif again. Alif, your pretty name Gordon. Milord, you're welcome. Milord name Gordon. You most welcome, friends. Fitri. Fitri, your name Gordon. Isla, you're welcome to the live. Isla, thank you so much for joining. Rose, Prachi, Ujjwal, Mirosh, Princess, your name Gordon, Sora, dear, welcome to the live. Sora, your pretty name Gordon, dear Sora. Prachi, your name Gordon, this is your name Prachi. And Sora, your name Gordon, dear, thank you so much for joining. And who is next after Sora? Funniest? Okay, Noor, Misty, dear, welcome. Noor name Gordon, next name is Misty, dear, welcome. Misty, your name Gordon, dear, thank you so much for joining. Everyone, please double tap on the screen. Hi, dear. Okay, next name is Noor Kunayan, dear, welcome. Noor name Gordon, Kunayan, dear, welcome. Welcome to the live. Kunayan name Gordon, Lissimac, your name Gordon, dear, thank you so much for joining. And next name is Fish Snake. Okay, next is Fish Snake. His nickname Gordon, dear, thank you so much for joining. And who is next? Hi, I love you. Thank you, dear. Next is Ty. Ty, your nickname Gordon. Zainab, your beautiful name Gordon, dear. Next is Kavu. Kavu, your name Gordon, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Altaf. Fatima, dear, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Okay, next name is Altaf. I think I have read wrong. Okay, Altaf A-L-T-H-A-F. Altaf, your name Gordon. Next name is Fatima. Fatima, dear, welcome to the live. And thank you so much for joining, Fatima. Hadia. Hadia, your beauty name Gordon, dear. Thank you so much for joining, Hadia. Fatima, your beauty name Gordon. Ariani, dear, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Naman, dear, welcome to the live, Naman, and thank you so much for joining, Naman. And next name is Siarifa. Siarifa, your pretty young Gordon. Arisha, dear, welcome. Arisha, thank you so much for joining. You're so sweet. Thank you, dear. Emanuela, dear, welcome. Your pretty name Gordon, Iman, and next name is Naman, your name Gordon. This is your name, Sad. And next is Ahmed. Ahmed, your pretty name Gordon. Seema, dear, welcome to the live, Seema. And next is Henry, dear, welcome, Henry, and thank you so much for joining, Henry. Seema, name got Homita. Amita, your pretty name Gordon, dear. Thank you so much for joining, Amita. BTS, Inaya, Hussain, dear, welcome. Okay, next name is BTS. After BTS, Hussain. Hussain, your name Gordon. And next is Mila. Mila, welcome to the live. Can you write Auto Shine from card? Shiri. Shiri, your pretty name Gordon. Javeria. Javeria, your pretty name Gordon. Harsh. Harsh, your name Gordon. Elma. You're welcome, Elma. And next is Juselia. to Syria, your name Gordon. Next name is Devika Jori, dear welcome. Devika, your pretty name Gordon. Jori. Jori, your pretty name Gordon. Next name is Arya and Lily. Lily, your pretty name Gordon. Daniela, dear welcome. Daniela, your pretty name Gordon. Dear, thank you so much for joining. Okay, next name. Noor. Okay, next name is Noor. Give me a minute. Okay, next name is Noor. Noor name Gordon. Next is Taha. Taha, your pretty name Gordon. Inaya. Dear, welcome Inaya. Inaya name Gordon. Next is Azra. Azra and Devik. Dear, welcome. Devik, Anna, dear, welcome. Anna, welcome to the live. Maham and Malik, dear, welcome. Maham, your pretty name Gordon. Next name is Malik. Malik, your pretty name Gordon. Asya, dear, welcome to the live, Asya. And thank you so much for joining, Asya. Aryan, dear, welcome. Aryan and Gordon. Avnur, dear, welcome to the live, Avnur. Avnur and Gordon. Jordi, dear, welcome, Jordi. And thank you so much for joining, Jordi. Hassan. Hassan, your pretty name Gordon. Anjali. Anjali, your pretty name Gordon. Dear Anjali, thank you so much for joining, Anjali. Okay, next names. Jeeta, dear, welcome, Jeeta. Okay, next name is Homita, please. Amjit, Omkar, Anjali, dear, welcome, Omkar. Omkar name Gordon. Sino. Sino, your pretty name Gordon. Homita. Sino name Gordon. Ara, dear, welcome, Ara. Everyone, please double tap on the screen. Shindy. Shindy name Gordon. Amita, your pretty name Gordon. Amjita, okay, dear Amjita. Amjita, your pretty name Gordon. Ara name Gordon. And who is next after Amjita? Hello everyone, welcome to the live. Okay, Yoshika, dear, welcome Yoshika. Yoshika, Sujan, Shania, dear, welcome. Sujan, your name Gordon. Next name is Shania. Shania, your pretty name Gordon. Next name is Umar. Umar, your pretty name Gordon. Sujan name Gordon. Aluna, hi dear. Aluna, your name Gordon. Akash. Okay, next name is Akash. Akash, your pretty name Gordon. Vishal. Vishal, your pretty name Gordon. Rabika, dear, welcome Rabika. Rabika, your pretty name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining, Rabika. Okay, next name is Ahir. Ahir, your name Gordon. Okay, Sahir. Ahir and Sahir. Sahil, your name got done. Zaigam. Okay, next name is Zaigam. Zaigam name got done. Maya, you're welcome to the live, Maya. Thank you so much for joining, Maya. Tina, welcome to the live, Tina. Marcus, you're welcome, Marcus. Marcus name got done. Rumaisa, you're welcome, Rumaisa. Rumaisa name got done. Fernando, you're welcome. Fernando name Gordon, Marcus name Gordon, Asmita name Gordon, Marcus name Gordon. Hello everyone, welcome to the live. Ramani, okay, next name is Ramani. Ramani, your PT name Gordon, Mahati. Mahati name Gordon. You're most welcome, Jacinto, you're welcome. Everyone, please will tap on the screen. Alsha. Alsha, your PT name Gordon, Murari. Murari, your pitching important. Dear, thank you so much for joining. Okay, next name is Ram. Hello everyone. Saurabh, dear, welcome. Okay, next name is Saurabh, your name Gordon. Juba name Gordon. I love you. Okay, Stephanie, thank you so much. Stephanie, okay, I forgot. Okay, yeah, IE. Stephanie, your name Gordon. Zara, your pitching name Gordon. Zara, next name is Tyler, you're welcome. Tyler, you're pitching on Gordon Corona. Everyone, please will tap on the screen. Zara name Gordon, Tyler name Gordon. Your pitching name is Gordon. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. Awesome. Awesome, your name Gordon. Dear, thank you so much for joining. Chaira, your pitching name Gordon. Dear, thank you so much for joining. Okay. Krika, you're welcome. Your pitching name Gordon. Mahi. My name Gordon Nawami. You're welcome, Nawami. And thank you so much for joining, Nawami. Your pitching name Gordon. And who is next after Nawami? Hi, dear. Tandeep. Next name is Tandeep. Tandeep, your name Gordon. Next name is Gabriela. Lexi, you're welcome, Lexi. Your pitching name Gordon. Lexi. Next name, next. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Lexi name Gordon. Iritesh, dear, welcome, Iritesh. Iritesh name Gordon. Pirich, dear, welcome, Pirich. Everyone, please will tap on the screen. Compose, dear, welcome. Next is Compose name Gordon, dear, Ariba, dear, welcome to the live, Ariba. Ariba, your pitching name Gordon, dear, thank you so much for joining. Compose your name Gordon. Hello everyone, welcome to the live. Breathe, dear, welcome. Breathe, dear, welcome. Okay, next name is Breathe. Preet, your PT name Gordon. Akbar. Akbar, your name Gordon. Next is Avani. Avani, your PT name Gordon. Preet. Preet, your name Gordon. Hello everyone. Everyone please go tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen. Preet, your name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining. Shirya, Lusa, you're welcome. Shirya name Gordon. Lusa, you're welcome. Your PT name Gordon. Tandeep. Next name is Abhi Ruksar. Ruksar, your name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining. Lusa, your name Gordon. Jessica, thank you so much for subscribe, Jessica. Jessica, your PT name Gordon. Tandeep, your name Gordon. Lisa, name Gordon. Daniela, you're welcome. Daniela, your PT name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining. Sakshi. Sakshi, your PT name Gordon. Jasmine, your name Gordon. You're most welcome, dear. Jasmine, your PT name Gordon. And who is next after Jasmine? Hello everyone, Himanshi and Kushi. Himanshi and Kushi, your PT name Gordon, dear. Thank you so much for joining, Kushi. Everyone, please will tap on the screen. Hari Nimit, you're welcome. Hari Kumar. Hari Kumar. Your PT name Gordon. And next is Bharti, you're welcome, Bharti. Bharti name Gordon. Tasmia, you're welcome back. Tasmia, PT name Gordon. Thank you, dear. Jasmine, Preet. Preet, okay, Preet again. Preet, your name Gordon. Naila. Naila name Gordon. Preet Kumar. Shehzad. Shehzad, your PT name Gordon. Kurba, you're welcome, Kurba. Kurba name Gordon. Netmi, your PT name Gordon. And next is Han. Han, your name Gordon. Paramod. Paramod, your PT name Gordon. Preet Kumar, your name Gordon. Yes, Shanoka. Shanoka, your name Gordon. Yuvanesh. Your name Gordon. Akim, you're welcome. Akim Hana, you're welcome. Hari and Nimrit, okay, dear. Nimrit name Gordon. Hana. Okay, next name is Hana. Hana name Gordon. Shalini, you're welcome, Shalini. Shalini name Gordon. Sarbula. Shalini name Gordon. Sakshi. Sakshi name Gordon. Shalini, you're name Gordon. Anushman. Anushman name Gordon. Rudra, dear. Thank you so much for subscribing, Rudra. Rudra name Gordon. Joanna. Rudra, your pretty name Gordon. Dear Munna. Munna name Gordon. Jimpy, you're welcome. Jimpy, your pretty name Gordon. Next name is Sony. You're welcome, Sony. Next name is after Dimpy. MHN. Okay, MHN. Next is Dimpy, your pretty name Gordon. Sony name Gordon. Usman, welcome Usman. Usman name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining Usman. And who is next after Usman? Hello everyone, welcome to the live. Okay, next who's the next one? Yafsab, Yafsab. Yafsab, your name Gordon, dear. Muslima, dear, welcome Muslima. Muslima, your pretty name Gordon. Mariam, okay, next is Mariam. Okay, next name is Mariam. Shani, dear, welcome. Okay, this is not working. Mariam name Gordon. Ishani, dear, welcome. Shani, your pretty name Gordon. MC. MC, your pretty name Gordon. Ajay, dear, welcome. Ajay, your pretty name Gordon. Next is Sakshi. Next name is Kina. Jaina, I think. Jaina, your pretty name Gordon. Next name is Butter. Batur, I think. It's Batur. Batur, your pretty name Gordon. Everyone, please double tap on the screen. Okay, next name is Gothic. Hey Ram. Hello everyone, welcome to the live. Karish. Okay, next name is Karish.